In the vast realm of spiritual and mystical experiences, the notion of spiritual attacks stands as a topic of profound significance and intrigue. Often shrouded in mystery, these attacks are believed to target individuals who possess unique spiritual gifts and destinies. Such individuals, referred to as chosen ones, experience an intensified connection to the spiritual world, making them susceptible to both divine guidance and malevolent influences. This video delves into the signs of a spiritual attack, exploring why these phenomena are thought to be reserved for those on a distinct spiritual path. By examining the nature of spiritual attacks and the attributes of the chosen ones, we aim to shed light on this enigmatic aspect of spiritual life. Understanding spiritual attacks. A spiritual attack refers to the influence of negative, unseen forces on an individual's mind, body, and spirit. These attacks can manifest in various forms, including psychological distress, physical ailments, and environmental disturbances. While skepticism surrounds the concept, many spiritual traditions recognize the existence of such forces, attributing them to entities, energies, or cosmic imbalances that seek to disrupt one's spiritual progress. In spiritual literature, these attacks are often portrayed as trials or challenges that the individual must overcome to progress on their spiritual journey. The attacks are seen not merely as hindrances, but as opportunities for growth, resilience, and deeper connection with the divine. Understanding spiritual attacks requires an open mind and a willingness to explore beyond the physical realm into the metaphysical dimensions where these battles are believed to occur. The concept of the chosen ones. The idea of the chosen ones permeates various spiritual and religious traditions. Chosen ones are individuals believed to have a special purpose or destiny. They are thought to be selected by higher powers to fulfill specific roles, often involving spiritual leadership, healing, or enlightenment. This selection is not necessarily based on merit or righteousness, but on the individual's unique spiritual makeup and potential for impact. Chosen ones often exhibit heightened spiritual sensitivity, which makes them more attuned to the subtleties of the spiritual realm. This sensitivity, however, also makes them prime targets for spiritual attacks. The challenges they face are seen as tests of their strength, faith, and commitment to their spiritual path. The belief is that overcoming these trials fortifies their resolve and prepares them for their divine mission. Common signs of a spiritual attack. Spiritual attacks can manifest in various ways, depending on the individual and the nature of the attack. Some common signs include unexplained fear or anxiety. A sudden, intense feeling of fear or anxiety without a clear cause can indicate a spiritual attack. This fear is often irrational and pervasive, affecting the individual's ability to function normally. Nightmares and disturbing dreams. Recurrent nightmares or disturbing dreams that feel vividly real and emotionally draining are often signs of a spiritual attack. These dreams may feature symbolic or terrifying imagery designed to disrupt the individual's peace. Emotional turmoil. Intense emotions such as anger, sadness, or despair that seem to arise out of nowhere can be a symptom of a spiritual attack. These emotions can feel overwhelming and uncontrollable, leading to a sense of helplessness. Physical symptoms. Unexplained physical ailments, fatigue, or sudden illnesses can accompany spiritual attacks. These symptoms often persist despite medical intervention and may coincide with other signs of spiritual distress. Disruptions in relationships. Conflicts and misunderstandings in personal relationships can be exacerbated during a spiritual attack. These disruptions often seem disproportionate and difficult to resolve. Loss of faith or spiritual connection. A feeling of disconnection from one's spiritual beliefs, practices, or community can be a profound sign of a spiritual attack. This loss of faith may be accompanied by doubt, cynicism, and a sense of spiritual emptiness. Understanding these signs is the first step in recognizing and addressing a spiritual attack. Awareness allows the individual to seek appropriate support and take measures to protect and fortify their spiritual well-being. The spiritual significance of nightmares. Nightmares and disturbing dreams hold a special place in the context of spiritual attacks. These nocturnal experiences are not merely figments of the subconscious mind, but are often viewed as battlegrounds for spiritual warfare. For chosen ones, these dreams can carry significant messages or warnings from the spiritual realm. Nightmares during a spiritual attack may feature specific symbols, entities, or scenarios that feel particularly menacing. These dreams can be emotionally draining, leaving the individual feeling exhausted and unsettled upon waking. In many traditions, dreams are considered windows into the soul, offering insights into the individual's spiritual state and the forces acting upon them. Interpreting these dreams requires a nuanced understanding of symbolism and a keen awareness of one's spiritual context. Journaling dreams, seeking guidance from spiritual mentors, and engaging in protective practices before sleep can help mitigate the impact of these nocturnal assaults. Recognizing the spiritual significance of nightmares empowers chosen ones to confront and overcome the challenges presented in their dreamscape. Emotional turmoil and psychic distress. Emotional turmoil is a hallmark sign of a spiritual attack, often manifesting as intense, inexplicable emotions that disrupt the individual's inner peace. These emotions can range from overwhelming sadness and despair to sudden bouts of anger and irritability. Unlike typical emotional responses, these feelings are persistent and disproportionate to external circumstances. Psychic distress, another facet of emotional turmoil, involves disturbances in one's mental and intuitive faculties. Chosen ones may experience heightened sensitivity to negative energies, intrusive thoughts, or a sense of impending doom. This psychic assault can lead to confusion, paranoia, and a feeling of being constantly under threat. Addressing emotional turmoil and psychic distress involves both spiritual and practical strategies. Grounding practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and connecting with nature can help stabilize emotions and clear the mind. Seeking support from trusted spiritual advisors and engaging in regular spiritual practices fortifies the individual's defenses against psychic attacks. Physical manifestations of spiritual attacks. Spiritual attacks often manifest in the physical body, reflecting the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. Chosen ones may experience a range of physical symptoms that seem resistant to conventional medical treatment. These symptoms can include chronic fatigue, persistent exhaustion that is not alleviated by rest or sleep, can indicate a spiritual attack. This fatigue is often accompanied by a sense of heaviness and lethargy. Physical pain. Unexplained aches and pains, particularly in areas associated with energy centers or chakras, can signify a spiritual attack. This pain may shift locations and vary in intensity. Sleep disturbances, insomnia, restless sleep, or feeling drained after a full night's rest can be symptoms of a spiritual attack. These disturbances interfere with the body's natural healing processes and weaken the individual's resilience. Understanding the physical manifestations of spiritual attacks emphasizes the need for holistic approaches to health and well-being. Integrating spiritual practices with medical care, such as energy healing, acupuncture, and herbal remedies, can support the body's recovery and strengthen its defenses against spiritual intrusions. Environmental disruptions and omens. Environmental disruptions are another indication of a spiritual attack, reflecting the principle that the external world mirrors the internal state. Chosen ones may notice disturbances in their surroundings that coincide with their experiences of spiritual distress. These disruptions can include animal behavior. Unusual behavior in animals, such as pets becoming agitated or wild animals appearing in significant patterns, can be seen as omens of spiritual activity. Animals are believed to be sensitive to energies and can act as early warning systems. Unexplained noises. Hearing unexplained sounds such as knocking, footsteps, or voices can signify spiritual disturbances. These noises often occur at night or during moments of vulnerability. Object movement. Objects moving or falling without apparent cause can be a sign of spiritual interference. These occurrences may be subtle or dramatic, drawing attention to the presence of unseen forces. Recognizing environmental disruptions as potential signs of spiritual attacks encourages chosen ones to maintain a vigilant awareness of their surroundings. Cleansing practices, such as smudging, the use of protective symbols, and maintaining a sacred space, can help mitigate the impact of these disturbances. The role of spiritual sensitivity. Spiritual sensitivity is both a gift and a challenge for chosen ones. This heightened awareness allows them to perceive subtle energies, receive intuitive insights, and connect deeply with the spiritual realm. However, it also makes them more susceptible to spiritual attacks. Spiritual sensitivity manifests in various ways, including intuitive awareness, a strong sense of intuition that provides guidance and warnings about potential dangers. Chosen ones often rely on this inner knowing to navigate their spiritual journey. Empathic abilities, the ability to feel and absorb the emotions and energies of others. While this empathy fosters compassion, it can also lead to emotional overwhelm and vulnerability to negative influences. Psychic perception. Enhanced psychic abilities, such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, or clairsentience, allow chosen ones to perceive beyond the physical realm. These abilities can reveal the presence of spiritual attacks, but also expose the individual to malevolent forces. Cultivating spiritual sensitivity involves balancing openness with protection. Grounding practices, energy shielding, and regular spiritual hygiene help chosen ones manage their sensitivity while maintaining their connection to the divine. Protection and defense mechanisms. Protection and defense mechanisms are essential for chosen ones to safeguard themselves against spiritual attacks. These practices create a barrier of positive energy and divine support, shielding the individual from negative influences. Key protective strategies include energy shielding. Visualizing a protective barrier of light or energy around the body helps deflect negative energies. This shield can be strengthened through meditation, prayer, and the use of protective symbols. Spiritual cleansing. Regular cleansing rituals, such as smudging with sage, using holy water, or taking salt baths, remove negative energies from the individual's aura and environment. These practices restore balance and harmony. Grounding practices. Staying grounded through activities such as walking in nature, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in physical exercise helps maintain a stable and resilient energy field. Grounding anchors the individual in the present moment, reducing susceptibility to spiritual attacks. Implementing these protection and defense mechanisms fosters a sense of safety and empowerment. Chosen ones can navigate their spiritual journey with confidence, knowing they are supported and shielded by divine forces. The path to empowerment. The experience of spiritual attacks, while challenging, ultimately serves as a catalyst for empowerment and growth. Chosen ones who successfully navigate these trials emerge stronger, wiser, and more connected to their divine purpose. Key aspects of this path to empowerment include self-awareness, developing a deep understanding of one's strengths, weaknesses, and spiritual gifts. Self-awareness enables chosen ones to recognize and address vulnerabilities that may attract spiritual attacks. Resilience, building emotional and spiritual resilience through regular practice and perseverance. Resilience allows chosen ones to bounce back from setbacks and continue their journey with renewed determination. Spiritual mastery, cultivating mastery over one's thoughts, emotions, and energy. This mastery involves disciplined spiritual practices, continuous learning, and a commitment to personal growth. Divine alignment, aligning one's actions and intentions with their higher purpose and the greater good. Divine alignment fosters a harmonious connection with the universe, enhancing spiritual protection and guidance. Service to others, embracing the role of a healer, teacher, or guide for others. Serving the community and contributing to the collective spiritual awakening strengthens the chosen one's connection to divine energies and fortifies their spiritual path. The path to empowerment is a journey of transformation and enlightenment. By embracing the challenges of spiritual attacks and rising above them, chosen ones fulfill their destiny and contribute to the elevation of human consciousness. Embracing the path of the chosen. The experience of spiritual attacks is a profound aspect of the journey for chosen ones. These attacks serve as tests and catalysts for growth, challenging individuals to deepen their connection with the divine and fortify their spiritual resilience. By recognizing the signs of spiritual attacks and employing protective strategies, chosen ones can navigate these trials with confidence and strength. Embracing the path of the chosen involves cultivating self-awareness, resilience, and spiritual mastery. It is a journey of empowerment, alignment with divine purpose, and service to the greater good. As chosen ones rise above the challenges, they fulfill their unique destinies and contribute to the elevation of collective consciousness. In the face of spiritual attacks, chosen ones are reminded of their special role and the divine support that surrounds them. By embracing this path with courage and dedication, they transform adversity into opportunities for growth and enlightenment, embodying the true essence of the spiritual warrior.